There we are. Shirtless. Oh man, my little A cups. Oh man, pretty bad. They look bigger on camera. Man, look at that figure. Let's get this going. Chilling with some ranch water, but also made my own ranch water. It's a lot better with some Patron in there. Patron and lime flavored soda water. See who all shows up, if anyone. But one thing I want to talk about. Wow, Fat Man, that's right. That's right. Embrace it, though. Don't be ashamed of it. Just embrace it. Take a mental picture, because it's not going to be like this for long. I'm on a mission. Though I did eat a piece of cake yesterday. It's my daughter's birthday. Of course, I'm going to eat a piece of cake that was made by my mom for my daughter. But I did a lot of, I guess, laps around the place, around the area to make up for that. Hey, how's it going? Oh, 18 people watching. I guess my milkshakes do bring the boys to the yard. A little bit fatter. I think we all are, Solo. I think we can all benefit from losing about 20 pounds. If I encountered a genie and could ask for any wish, it would be for everyone. It'd be a little, at least 20 pounds lighter. And I think everyone would benefit from that. Not fat shaming. Just reality of it. Just reality. Reality of it. So I do want to talk about a little bit of Grace Thorp's debate, a modern day debate. But I'll wait for a little bit for people to come in, the usuals to come in before we get into that. Really, my goal here is to, for the most part, chill and every 30 minutes spritz the ribs, make sure that they're good and moist. Didn't have any free at the dollar store to get this crap. Wow. Let's put the shades back on for real. But yeah, chilling here in Sandia, Texas. It actually rained a little bit. Not too much. You can hear now. It's nice here. You like my nipples? Thank you. I like them too. There is a goal here on the stream. Every stream has a goal. You see I have two of these beverages here. I don't have a shot glass or any Patron on me right here because the last of it was put into this homemade salt branch water. I could chug these bad boys. We'll do that during the stream. What the heck? How you doing? Shadow69, how's it going? Your tits are disgusting, mate. Thank you. Coop Cots, thank you. Thank you. They need to be formed. I need to do more like, I need to do that. I say just embrace it though. Your body is your body. 69 for 69. Yeah, I'll 69 myself for $69. Now what I'll do for, $5, I'll chug this. That's the least I can do for $5 for sure. Lose 200 pounds and I donate $5,000. Well, I weigh 230, so then I only weigh 30 pounds. I'm not sure how I'm gonna 69 myself, but I'll work on it. 100 pounds? 100 pounds. There we go. 130. Dude, that'd be something there, huh? Well, if I stick with this low carb diet, it will happen. I've been doing this for a while now. I started at 250. Now I'm at 230. So we're doing good. What's my name? MrDeadman. That's my name. What's your name? It doesn't work looking at tits? Can you chug something? Yeah, I could chug something. Like I said, I'll chug this. For $5, I could do that. If you want me to chug like beer, like a Shiner, I can do that. But that's like a lot of carbs, so that'd be like $10. But now that you know what the 304 rules are here, so mostly on this channel I'll talk about someone named Grace Thorp. Grace Thorp had a debate last night, a modern day debate. She debated from a Catholic perspective, claiming to be Catholic. Though, Chad, I didn't ask you, can you still claim to be Catholic if you've not really been to Mass in like months? I don't know if you can. I mean, if you've been baptized, then I suppose you're always a Catholic, but then you can just do better. I'm not a Catholic, I'm a Protestant. I mean, it doesn't really, I don't really need to go to church. I can read the Bible anywhere. Besides, being a Protestant, it's so diverse. There's no like unified church that speaks for all, you know? It's kind of like the lone wolf of I guess Christianity, okay? Really, if you want to know my perspective, I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus. I believe he is the Son of God, and I believe that he did sacrifice himself for our sins. I do believe that. Though I think the Jews played a hand in that for sure, and they should repent for what they did and failing to see the true Messiah. But enough about that. About Grace Thorp. So she was debating a modern day debate from the perspective of a Catholic. And what she was asking for, what she was debating, is that uh, she was debating for premarital sex. She's a Catholic debating, arguing for the acceptance of premarital sex, saying that it's the lesser of two evils. What are these two evils? Blue balls and men's sexual frustration and divorce if they're not able to, if they get married early on. So why don't you just let them have premarital sex so they don't have the blue balls and they don't get divorced, which is likely to happen if they get married at, let's say, 18 or something. The problem with her premise is that it's totally stupid. These aren't like two evils that are like that necessarily, like, you don't have to choose one or the other. Having more premarital sex, I don't know how that affects, how that improves the divorce rate, when most people aren't getting married at 18 anyway. And when they get married in their 20s, they still get divorced. And with the way things are society-wise, of course, people are having a lot of premarital sex, and they still get married, and they still end up getting divorced later on. You gotta look at, like, why are they getting divorced? Sometimes there's infidelity. Sometimes usually, there's a lot of infidelity. Sometimes there's issues with, infidelity. Kind of a big thing there. But sometimes people do get out of love, they grow out of it, and all that stuff. But that usually ties into infidelity or lusting for someone else, having eyes for someone else, and thinking that you've bettered yourself as a person, and maybe your spouse hasn't, and you feel like you could do better, so you just throw it all away. Maybe there's money issues, other things. Anyway, it doesn't really matter what I see it as anyway, because her arguing that as a Catholic. Do I also bang my dad? No. That's not a Texas tradition. Sorry to disappoint you. No. But if she is arguing from the perspective of a Catholic, her arguing for the acceptance of premarital sex is like completely flawed, because it goes against the teachings of the church, and it goes against the teachings from the Bible. Even Protestants see premarital sex as a grave sin. Okay, even Protestants see it like that. Catholics definitely see it as a grave sin, and not anything that can be negotiated on. You could bring up all sorts of hypotheticals about, like, it's a sin to kill someone. Thou shalt not kill. It's a sin to kill someone. But if someone were to break in your home, threaten your family, and you take it into your own hands, is that you really sinning there? You could look at that as the lesser two evils and be like, no, because you had to do that to defend yourself. You had to do that to protect yourself. You could feel sorry afterwards, or you could feel like, you took a man's life, you took someone's life. You feel bad about that, sure. People do. But that's not the same thing as, like, allowing premarital sex so that, like, men aren't, like, sexually frustrated and have blue balls. Grace was trying to describe blue balls as something torturous, which is like, come on, man. That's nothing. It's very stupid. It was like, I think, was it 2 hours long? It seemed like it. Listening to the same circular point that was just so flawed and dumb right from Jump Street. And I think the guy she was debating could have done better. Like, he didn't really do very well to go against her. All I had to say is that actually premarital sex is seen as a grave sin and one that is not negotiable. And actually, all you have to do is ask Grok on this one. Is that in the perspective of premarital sex, and you know, from if you look at that from the doctrine of the lesser of two evils, that still doesn't apply. And this has been something that's been argued before, been talked about before. And yeah, I mean, from what I understand, the church doesn't see it that it applies. So I guess Grace and Ben, really Ben, because the whole debate last night was actually Ben talking through Grace's mouth. There's even times where you could see that Ben was giving her lines. I don't know if she had like an earpiece on or what, but she was definitely getting lines there. Reading, maybe. Reading messages from her dad. But I guess Grace and Ben want to be like Catholic revolutionaries. They want to revolutionize the Catholic Church and start a new branch of Catholicism where premarital sex and incest are allowed. You gotta throw that one in there. Gotta throw that one in there. I saw in a prior stream that they've been talking to Grok, which is their attorney, and they want to sue people for like defamation and stuff, for like saying that they you know, possibly engage in bedroom activities with one another. If you don't know anything about Ben and Grace, they're very infamous, and they will let you know that they're infamous. The funny thing is, man, they'll run into new people on Discord, and they will make it known that they're infamous for being together. But all one has to do is watch a few documentaries, a few streams on the Thorps, and you'll see that they have a very, and when I say they, I mean Ben and Grace have a very strange relationship, for sure, for sure. And Grace herself in clips has said that she has an incestuous relationship with her dad, and even has said that there's a thing called a daddy pill, where Grace herself had said that every woman needs to go find her daddy and suck his, I don't want to say it. So, you know, you hear things like that, you know that like part what was in the legal filing from the wife, the ex-wife, has to do with abuse of a sexual nature. Yeah. It's going to be hard to sue people for defamation because I think they have it in their head that if they sue for defamation, that the people that they're suing don't get to defend themselves. They do. Anyone sued for defamation for saying that Ben and Grace are incestuous and they bang each other, all they have to do is be like, well, I mean, there's all these streams where they imply it. There's all these streams where they seem like they're kind of weird. That's why we think that, you know. Anyway, any questions from the chat? Probably some 10-year-old, no life, playing Roblox. Me? I'm a 10-year-old playing. I'm a 10-year-old. I'm a 10-year-old playing Roblox. Shadow 69. Yeah, man, I'm 10 years old. I play Roblox. pretty good facial hair for a 10-year-old. Milk cow is aroused. Ah, there we go. I can't move them. I can't move my boobs. My moobs. All right, but let's make this chat fun. Let's do it. Any takers on the chugs? I do some beer chugs. Milk Cow, did you catch the debate on Modern Day Debate with Grace? What do you think of it? It's very peaceful out here. I would have a cigar if I was allowed to have them. That was very gay, huh? Hey guys. Hey guys. Girlfriend. You wasn't paying attention at all? Yeah, I did. I did. It's part of my job here, huh? Pay attention to the streams and see if there's anything worthwhile. Lesser of two evils. I don't know how promoting more like hand jobs and BJs is going to help with the divorce rate. I would have to ask Grace on that. Like, how is promoting people to be more sexually active going to help with the rate of divorce? Promoting more of a 304 lifestyle, you know? And I know she kept on saying that we live in reality, we live in modern day, we gotta be realistic about it. It's like, okay, well, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? That maybe what's happening, the status quo and the modern day stuff plays a part into why people get divorced so often. I mean, marriage doesn't seem to really mean anything anymore. Did you see the gorilla nest incident? I did not. What's the gorilla nest incident? Put them away? No, PDL. No. I do need a tan. Need to get more sun. Gonna embrace the pepperoni nipples. You can't stay? I'm sorry, man. Me so sorry. But what is the gorilla nest incident, Connor? What is that? Did we get another boy that fell into a gorilla pit? I don't know. I don't know. But I guess we can let's chill. Talk about whatever. It's a nice Saturday. Just chilling. Well, I kind of feel like we exhausted everything about Ben and Grace. I mean, as far as the modern day debate goes, I mean, what else can we really get into? It was pretty much the same thing over and over again. The lesser of two evils. The blue balls. You know, if you don't allow premarital sex, the boys are going to be sexually frustrated. They're going to have to jerk off, and they're going to, you know, be in torture, and it's like, okay. Try to convince the church on that. Do you need money for a shot? Well, I'll do a beer chug for yeah, for $5 I'll do a beer chug. Well, let me be more clear. Let me not lie. This is ranch water, not a beer. Okay. For $5 I'll do a proper beer. I'd have to get it. For $2 I'll chug one of these things. Harlan is connected in Hollywood, and Sam's stunt caused him oh, okay. I mean Sam Hyde stunt? Oh, wait. Wait. So wait, you're talking about when Sam Hyde like threw over the table and was messing with Harlan? That thing? Okay. Yeah, I saw a clip of that. I mean, I've been meaning to like catch up on that. Obviously, I've not done a very good job of that. But wow. So hey, that's $5. That's a proper beer. A beer. Well, let me go get a proper beer. Be right back. Don't don't steal my stuff. Okay. Don't drink my stuff while I'm gone. Okay. Look, I can censor my nipples. I can censor them. Be right back. All right. What's going on, Jody D? Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope the birthday to your kid. Thank you. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, I did share an image. Obviously, face is censored and all that, but I feel that I could be that cool with you guys. I figured I could. All right. Milk Count was very generous with that $5, and I said a proper beer. proper beer is not a Dos Equis. Dos Equis is nice. I do like them. And let's do the Shiner. Let's do the Shiner. It is 12 grams of carbs, dude. On a low carb diet, you can have like 2 of these things. 2. Yeah, I don't think I could share the Discord link right now, but someone might be able to. I'll post it in the community tab afterwards. PBR is a proper beer. So is a Lone Star. Okay. I would say a full Budweiser. Oh, a real Budweiser. Like, I'm not talking about Bud Light. I'm talking about like Budweiser. That's good. But very filling. Very filling. You get fat off those for sure. And you end up pissing in the house. Not that I ever done that. Alright, let's... Alright. Oh. It's so cold. Oh. Oh, yeah. I had a message from my boyfriend. Let's see what he said. All right, my boyfriend went golfing today. Cool. Good to know. Without me, I'm gonna go back and there's gonna be some drama in my neighborhood. I haven't seen my boyfriend in some time, dude. It's been a while. He's like a vampire now. He works the night shift. Ice. Yeah. Vodka and a couple slices of lemon and some ice cream. Hey, if you did though, that would be what? If you put some ice cream and a vodka with a couple slices of lemon and lime, that'd be insane. But that would be low carb right there for sure. Vodka and a couple slices of lemon and lime, and that sounds good, man. Sugars go, yeah. Anytime you're gonna involve alcohol, your sugar's gonna go up, but not diabetic, but sugar does lead to weight gain for sure. Just moderation. All right, finished it. Oh, I had some in there, a few drops. All right, now pretty much nothing. Just drop it. Okay. That was beer number 1. A White Russian. Isn't a White Russian just milk and vodka? Well, what is a White Russian? It's cream and vodka, right? All right, that's beer number 1. Thank you for that one, Milk Cow. And now, what are we going to be talking about? King TL, nipples, damn you. I know, right? But see, people think I'm like ashamed of my body. I'm not ashamed of my body. Like, it is what it is. Like, why be ashamed of your body? It is what it is, man. Like, obviously work on it and improve on it. And that's the plan. You smoke weed and dabble in mushrooms? Hey, weed and mushrooms, not a problem, man. Weed? When do I not have some on me, huh? I don't know. All American tobacco over here, okay? All American tobacco. Yeah, my areolas are pretty big. Too much there. Hey, with the wife, it's pretty much I just have her looking up here the whole time. Just look at my eyes, baby. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. That's it. That's the face. Photoshopped for if you want me to do some wild stuff with the nipples and stuff like that, you do what you want with that, okay? Be careful what you ask for. Do you have bigger titties than your wife? No, no. She has gigantic. She has lovely melons. She definitely does. First thing I noticed when I met her, and I told her too. I'm an honest man, and she knew. First time I saw her, we were working together at Dish Network in Alvin, and I was I forget what they called us then. They would have me going around in the call center to different pods, kind of like showing people like how to do it. And so I'd go around, and I saw her, the woman that would be my wife. And the first thing I saw was her cleavage. The second thing I saw were her eyes. And the way she looked at me was, fuck you. The way she looked at me was, eat shit, white boy. And I told her that combination right there, that was it. That was it. That's how I knew. That's how I knew there was something there. I like that. A little bit of a challenge. Because at that call center, man, everyone was banging everybody. It was, all that stuff a couple of years ago about like don't get involved with people that you work with, dude. Never had that problem. That's what I translated her look to be. Her look was probably eat shit, man. Dirty man. Our first date. Our first date was well, when we were friends, you start kind of like in the friend zone, sort of. You don't want to stay there. Did that really happen? She went over to my place to play Mario. I'm being serious. That wasn't code for anything. We're playing like Mario 3 or something. I didn't remember that. Mario Kart, Super Nintendo stuff, whatever. I'm just hanging out, drinking, talking, having fun. Did that even before we started dating. And we started dating. The first date was Olive Garden. Okay. She wasn't even drinking age. She was 20. And I was, I think, 24. Like 4 years apart. But that didn't stop her from, obviously when I ordered, what did I order? I ordered a beer for me and then Mario's code for him. The poop hole is the loophole. She was Catholic. Was. She's not Catholic anymore. Not Catholic anymore. I don't see her being Catholic anymore. Now we're dabbling with that witch stuff. And also engaging in a lot of premarital sex with me. And a roofie for her. Well, I tried to roofie her, but I forgot what drink I put it in. See, I ordered a beer for me, and then two of these like After the beer, I ordered two of these like kind of like margaritas. This was like a margarita thing at Olive Garden. A strawberry. And I put the roofie in one of them. I just forgot which one it was. I ended up roofing myself. Very amateur. You know, my parents gave me the Bill Cosby DVD to watch. I just didn't watch it. I didn't really get the advice on how to really do it, so did it wrong. Had the opportunity to learn, but didn't. So she had to drive me home. Nah. Poor execution. I know, very poor execution of the time and of that joke. Yeah, for sure. No, but like legitly, on the thing of Bill Cosby, when we had our first kid, my parents did give me this Bill Cosby DVD of his early stand-up, because back in the day, like he was I don't know if people know this or not, but Bill Cosby was seen as like America's dad. And his stand-up, he would have a lot of stuff he would say that was like, it actually still applies today. It makes sense. Like it works as like parenting advice. But it's like, it's coming from who now? You know? It's like, well, you know, the messenger might be fucked up. But the message was good, you know? I'm gonna have to do a 100-mile walk to lose those titties. Cosby's innocent. Well, that's legally true. I mean, due to a technicality, he was found not guilty. Isn't that right? They reversed it. Hey. McGibbs, you saw Bill Cosby as your dad? Wow. I think, no, obvious. I think you missed the point of that. America's dad. At one point, he was America's dad. So he's everyone's dad, really. Think about it. He might be your dad. McGibbs? I'm assuming you live in America. I don't know. There's America, and then everything else. And then Japan. Japan is a very interesting place. They need some help with their birthing crisis. I think I can help them. And consider him one of the founding fathers, Cosby. Well, at one point he definitely was. Simpson was also America's hero. Keep that in mind. That's right. And he was found not guilty. So he didn't do it, guys. He didn't do it. I don't know how that chick died, but obviously the glove did not fit, so you can't acquit. So, very, very simple. And it was a catchy phrase. It was a super catchy phrase. So stupid. Really, man, they botched that whole prosecution and just let that be LA, dude. They made it. They had a man. The defense, once the defense had an opportunity to really dig into the race thing, man, they did that so hardcore. They really, what it was, they proved that LA is LA Sheriff's Department, the police, and all that are just corrupt, racist. You know, you can't trust them. It's like, man. Nick Gibbs, I knew real life Cosby people, so I didn't fall for the black agenda. Well, for black agenda, really, the Bill Cosby show actually promoted what black people should have embraced. If you think about it, it would have helped them a lot more than those single parent households and just smoking crack. Not that that's what blacks do. Man, that sounded super racist. I love black people. I do. But I don't like the crackheads. But I don't love white crackheads either. I don't love any crackheads. Crackheads are scary. Don't, I don't want to be around crackheads. Which is why I would never do an IRL meetup with Ruby. Or is that A with a G? I'm not really sure. Which one smoked crack? You smoke crack once, you always smoke crack. Did you know Ozzy Osbourne smoked crack? He smoked crack. He's a crackhead. Rob Zombie smoked crack with him. He's a crackhead. But never hang out with them. They're crackheads. Don't hang out with crackheads, dude. They can steal your stuff. And fuck your girlfriend. I know that. I told you guys the story of the white girl, Ginny. I told you guys that story yesterday, and I was trying to remember her last name. I don't remember her last name. Just remember that she was my first girlfriend in high school. And I loved her. I told her I love her. Because I was a hopeless romantic. And up until that point, my only real interactions with girls was like not much, not many. So yeah, when I found this white girl that was all into me, and she wanted to go out and stuff, and we were definitely hanging out and hung out at her place. It was nice. It was good. But I had this buddy of mine who was a cokehead in high school. Eddie Vickers was the name. How do you get addicted to coke in high school? How do you afford that? I don't know how. But there are rumors, all sorts of rumors about him. People told me to not associate with him. That he's a bad guy. He's kind of weird. He's getting in trouble with like how high school is. People just say stuff and it's like not even true. Get in trouble with like the Asian mafia. Like, what are you talking about? Asian mafia? What? That doesn't make any sense to me. But he was a cokehead. Definitely was. And I only mentioned the name to Jenny because I was like, I'm trying to do this band thing. I play guitar, and Eddie Vickers is the singer. He sings pretty well. I kind of showed her demo. It was like 2 songs. She liked it. I didn't tell him where he lived, but she figured that out. She went to his house. He stole her from me, man. Which is actually what was intended, if you think about it. Because now, I'm where I'm at. Man moves and all. With a wife that I love. I asked her if she wanted to come on stream. I don't think she'll come on stream with you guys. So I then asked her if we could do like an off-screen thing, where my wife is off-screen and can answer every question that the chat has. And of course, some questions would probably need some money for. Let me spritz the ribs. I need to spritz them. And any other questions or comments in the chat? I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking, for sure. Man, that beer chug really helped break the ice. Let me spritz these ribs. They have been spritzed. All right. So, any other questions or comments? The Foreman Show. It's good to see you here. OJ was a boss for sure. Knight Elan said, Cauda Italia, something about Italy. Ciao. I don't know. I only speak American. I could do like some Spanish. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? No me gusta Keemstar. And then una más cerveza, por favor. Or I'll just say cerveza. That's it. Oh, man. Gonna have to lose all this. Lose this. We're on something for a while when we're talking about Cosby and all that. I forgot what we were talking about earlier, though. But I can go for another beer chug. You want to make that happen? Woo! Dos Equis next. Oh, could definitely do that. Did any of you guys catch the great modern day debate with Grace Thorp and this guy named Emmett, where Grace, as a Catholic, was arguing for that Catholics should be just given blowjobs and hand jobs out of marriage? Well, I don't see the Catholic Church approving of that. But whether the Catholic Church approves it or not, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop those girls from doing that. If Grace wants to be a 304, let her just be a 304. The Church of Hoes. The Church of Hodom. That's what it's going to be. The Church of Hodom. Such a strange family, Ben and Grace. This is a strange duo. They're Catholics who don't go to Mass, who are arguing for premarital sex. Ben is a massive pervy dude. Definitely is. It's like they're not even really trying to be Catholic. You know? I think they're not even trying to be. Wait, there we go. The chat was... Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh! My chat was frozen. There's another $5 from Milkout. Thank you. I didn't even see that. I knew something was up. The chat was just like static. No, keep her out of this. MrDeadman doesn't need the autism in her life. Okay. Yeah. So she doesn't need that. I do agree. Keep her out of this. But I do think it would be funny, and I think chat would have a lot of fun if you can get questions answered from her perspective. So she could be an off-camera voice, like over there, or over there, or maybe we just do it in the shed or whatever. And that could be a lot of fun. Vickers? Oh yeah, Vickers. Yeah, Eddie Vickers. I don't know if he's related to the other Vickers, so $5. I'll take that. I'll take that drink. Yeah, my chat was all super slow, man. My chat was like frozen. I had to like reset it. Grace and her. I thought I was just talking to myself here. Grace and her pimp can do what they want. Is the LARPing as Christian to teenagers on Discord. Yeah. Secular Jews, stop it. Yeah. So let me chug this Dos Equis. Thank you so much, Milkow. How many carbs are in a Dos Equis? Hurricane, do you know? Hurricane Power probably knows. If he says 0, I'll believe him. I know, Hurricane. He probably didn't want to see my nipples. But here we are. Hurricane, you probably know how many carbs are in a Dos Equis. Count them as carbs, man. Got to. I got to be good about that. Got to stay within a certain range. Everything else is meat. Those are my carbs. Yesterday, my mom made spaghetti for everyone, the kids and all that stuff. I just had meatballs, dude. Lots of meatballs. That's right, my mom still cooks for me. Yeah. You know how that is, hopefully. You go visit your parents, then your mom cooks for the grandkids and for everyone else. It's great, dude. It's amazing. It's a great vacation for me. Want to be the master of your holes like everyone he talks to because he's gay. No, Hurricane Power is not gay. 11 grams? Oh, I might as well just had a Shiner then. Because a Shiner's like 12. Then really on this low carb diet, I could do one more beer. And that is it. Mom cooks for me when I go to visit my parents. Yeah, exactly, right? She probably. And JF, what's the dish? Hurricane Pyro, I think McGibb said you're gay. I don't believe you're gay. You're very straight. You're super straight. Like ultra straight. That's not sarcasm. Unfortunately, sarcasm comes out easily from me. But even when I'm being sincere, people think I'm being sarcastic. Even my wife. Can't really tell. It's hard for her to tell. I don't know. These things suck. Yeah, I spritzed them already. Yeah. Gotta keep that meat good and moist. A milk cow, you're not gay. You're not gay. These things suck. But they're all I can get. Like the Zins and this crap suck. The best thing I ever had. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. If I can get like a sponsor, this is where it's at. It's like so much better. So much better quality. So much better. This well, that's all I can get. The nearest store was like a dollar store, and that's all they had. Anyway, Nick Gibbs is a beta at a Jax Teller fan. That's why. Oh, who's wow. Well, I live in a cocoon. I live in my own world, so I don't know much outside. Okay, who's Jax Teller? Explain to me like I'm 5. Who's Jax Teller? The beta. Well, Nick Gibbs might be a beta. I'm not sure. Oh, Sons of Anarchy. Oh, okay. Well, that was a cool show. That was a cool show. Jax Teller. Sons of Anarchy. Was that the main guy? Man, I remember I watched that the whole show, you know, and I thought it was cool at first. Man, the way they ended it was so stupid though. Oh yeah, after season 2, it did start going downhill. That happens a lot with this shows. Like The Walking Dead started off well, then it just got ridiculous. It got ridiculous. Did I see the Hellraiser PS5 trailer? I don't have a PS5, so no, I didn't see it. And I have no interest in getting a PS5. I still play on a PlayStation 1, like the PlayStation 1. In the shed, there's a PlayStation 1 in there where I play Castlevania and Final Fantasy Tactics. I did see that there's a new Final Fantasy Tactics coming out, which I'm definitely going to get. And I don't know when I'm going to play it. I might just start throwing gameplay footage along with the streams. I think I could play a Final Fantasy Tactics game while doing commentary on the Thorps. I think those are two things that can have. Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night. Absolutely. And for a while, I was playing that game on PC emulated because I got into the randomizer stuff. That stuff is so fun. Hurricane Milkow said, Base Hurricane, I like third one. They get what people done. Oh, the third season? How many seasons were there? How many seasons of Sons of Anarchy? Seven? There were 7 seasons of that crap? Nah. There were not 7 seasons of Sons of Anarchy. How do you make that 7 seasons? 7 seasons? Wow. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Oh, you read that as Scream 1 and 2 was good. Well, now we're talking about Scream movies. Yeah, Scream 1 and 2 were good. Scream 3... I don't remember what happened in Scream 3. Sons of Anarchy was good in the beginning. It's a very cool show. It might be part of the reason why I got a Harley. No, no. The real reason why I got a Harley was because there was this game I used to play as a kid called Full Throttle. Very cool game. It's one of those like click adventure games, which is they're kind of weird, you know. You don't see them too often, and usually they suck. But Full Throttle was cool. You know, say I like Scream, but why always a male and female killer instead of two males as accurate? Weren't there two male killers in the first one? The killers were the two dudes, and they would be changing back and forth, right? That was the first one, right? It was her boyfriend and the other guy, and then the latest Scream. I don't know if it was the latest one. There was one I watched, and instantly I knew who the killer was. It was the white girl that was in the show Heroes. Oh, you guys remember that show, Heroes? Man, that was a good show. In the beginning, talk about a show that had like 2 good seasons. Heroes. It started off good, but they screwed it up. They always do. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, not to be confused with Mormon Shaggy. You don't know about Heroes? You gotta save the cheerleader to save the world. That was a good show. It started off okay, but during the writer's strike, they really screwed it up, man. They really did. They totally messed up Siler. It was like he was supposed to like eat the brains, but then it was like he doesn't really eat the brains. It was a dumb thing. It was so stupid. Anyway, you guys want to do another beer chug? We could probably go for another beer chug, but maybe not Milk Cow, because Milk Cow has contributed a lot. If you guys want to do like memberships and stuff, I could chug these things. These are 4.5, so either way. So any memberships, gifted memberships, I'll chug the ranch waters. I'll do that. Where have I been? Well, right now I'm kind of like in vacation mode this weekend. I'll come back tomorrow. We can do a proper stream tomorrow. I'm still here. I'm still doing this stream, right? I'm still streaming whenever I can. With the wife's permission. Kind of what it is. Told y'all the schedule has changed. Be a Monday stream and then a Thursday stream. Now I'm going to be streaming every night. The wife was like, I miss you. Please come to bed with me. I was like, you know what? I miss that too. I miss that too, honey. Let's do that. Has anything really been popping up with the Thorps other than that modern day debate? It seems like they're not really doing a whole lot of stuff. They're gonna have to start just branching out, seeing what Ethan Ralph is doing. Pay closer attention to the lolcow shit. That was pretty funny the other day. Where Becky was exposed. Grace blocked you from her server? That's sad. I see Grace has a new boyfriend. YouTube Chris. A weird character. Now this is where having a picture would do well. Because talking about him really doesn't do it justice. If you can see schizophrenia on a face, that's her new boyfriend. She violated you on her panel? Hurricane, how did she violate you? You're the hurricane. You can't be violated. Now this is me violating you. So what say you guys? We chug this? We chug it next? I think so. Where's Mackenzie at? Sometimes she's very generous with the gifted members. I haven't seen Get Cracked in a while. Give crack. But during this time, I actually have been thinking about other streams we can do. I want to do a tier list of all the boyfriends that Grace has had. A tier list of the various orbiters. We can do a tier list of I guess the ladies in the Thorp sphere. We can play around with that one right now. As far as the women in the Thorp sphere, there's not a lot. There's Ava the G. There's Lalo. Wait. Lalo is a boy. Wait. Lola. Her name. I get Lalo and Lola confused. So Ava the G, Lola, Ruby, there's other ones. There's other girls. There's obviously Courtney. There was a girl, a woman, that Ben really liked. Aphrodite. Aphrodite is her name. Aphrodite. I think my chat froze again. Yeah, I did. But that's this thing where it freezes. and someone else donated. The $2. Dude, and I apologize for that. I didn't catch it. Like the chat just kind of freezes. It stops. It stops. The mobile chat is horrible. It stops refreshing or whatever. My bad, dude. That $2 donation. Thank you so much, MilCal. That could have been like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. What are you guys saying? You tell me later. And you said, just chug the drink, bro. Alright, I'll just chug it. I'll chug it for sure. McKee is doing well, but she's still being harassed by XP's alt account with lies. Oh. Yeah, I don't see XP here anymore. I banned XP from my Discord, dude. It was getting too much. It was like, I'm done. And really what that was about was him just being annoying. Really, that's what it was about. Just him being annoying about like, oh, you have this person as a mod and this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, dude, you are so annoying me right now. Like, I don't know if people know, but people who are my mods, they're not really like mods. They just share a link every now and then. You know, it was just getting too much. So yeah, XP's banned. He's not banned from the channel. He can still pop in the chat, but like, I did notice that like people will go at Mackenzie pretty hard, and I think Mackenzie does play nice with the Thorps a little bit, but I mean, she's told me in my chat that she knows that Ben is a horrible person as well, and you know, it's like there's aspects to it, and maybe one day Mackenzie will see it the way we see it, but give it time. Do you ever plan to have Ben and Grace back on your show? Sure, yeah, they're always welcome. I mean, they're fun to talk to. Doesn't mean I condone what they do. Obviously, I don't. But this is for MilCal. She does this to you when you talk about Ben? Yeah. I say, you know what we need to do then, Hurricane? We need to make sure we keep a rotation, clips and videos that really show Ben in a bad light. Yeah. They're not really hard to find. And it's really Ben just talking. You know, Ben does it on his own. So, I think we might have to revisit Shamu's old documentary about the Thorps. I think so. Like, I would like to have a stream with Ben, talk about fatherhood. Now, I know a certain person named Snell or Shalyn said it's been done before. And it has, like Discord calls. And, but my approach would be different. I don't know really how to put it, but my approach would be like about going over the highlights of being a father. See, like, I don't really foresee Ben having a lot of highlights of being a father, but we'll see if he does or not. No. You know, highlights with his dad, things he learned, like how to change a tire, how to do an oil change, playing ball in the front yard, you know, playing catch, things like that, you know. Learning the value of work. Learning how to deal with dogs. that was a good story. That's a good story. stray dogs in the neighborhood. How to play pool. Now I should have taken lessons. I should have taken lessons. I mean notes when my dad was telling me that. How to play pool. Because he was really trying to teach me. But I was not paying attention. I don't know if Ben has this sort of highlights to talk about his father. I'd be curious. And then of course talk about highlights of being a dad. The time spent with your son and all that. I would like to explore that with Ben. It's not a gotcha. It's just going over that stuff. You're saying Hurricane Ben was the only one who's been nice to me, even though he's annoying as fuck. And now you know which Thorp is more evil. Yeah. Oh, you think Grace is more evil? Grace is, man. I believe, Ben, that Grace is the one that really wanted to call the cops on me. I think so. I think so. Cover my nipples. That won't stick. You know what this chest is? Okay, that was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong. Okay. So, let me finish this chug here and then spend another. We'll spend some time here. I'm refreshing chat. Yeah, she violated me, bruh. So I violated her TOS and kick. Wait, she even kicked you off of her kick channel? That's a lot. But there was a stream I caught, I thought it was like the other day, where Ben was like talking about you in a positive light. Like, oh, there's the hurricane. He's bringing the hurricane. Alright. Let me finish the rest of this. If there were enough people interested, it'd be fun to do a Thorp horror short story contest. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be going back to my old roots, doing short stories. You know what? We'll make it like flash fiction. That's like easy. It's like 1,000 words. No, that's splitting the hairs. If I just do a... Yeah, we can announce in the community tab. I'll put my email there for like, you can send the submissions there. We'll do that. And we can read them live on stream. Maybe with voice and everything. Be careful, the grill's hot. No, that is hot. That grill no, I don't think that grill's hot. But that is hot. And that's a cage. Don't go in there.
I can.
But what if the gate closes on you?
I can open it.
You can?
Yes. I need to lock it.
I could lock it from the outside and be in there forever.
Huh?
I could lock it from the outside and you'll be in the catio forever. You'll be a cat. Yeah, meow meow like a cat.
Bobo.
And there's a dog that won't even come to me.
Bobo is the king.
Bobo's the king? Okay. Alright, Bobo's the king. Bobo the cat.
I'm the real king.
You take it easy, Mocal. Take it easy. Well, that leaves me one more to chug. Who's gonna be the generous one on that one? Um, Good luck on that, huh? Right? Mocal was nice. Um, Whoever's watching, you can make it happen. One more for the taking, and that is it. This is a no-go zone, but yeah, you're free right there. Okay.
Have you seen Go-Go?
I have not. You should check near the beer fridge, the ice cream fridge.
No, I have to check this.
She knows you don't like kick. Kept you in the back. Keeping you in the back, man, that's no good. That is no good. No good at all. Alright, we'll be wrapping up soon, but I want to give you guys some more time here. We'll go for another like 15 minutes, I think. Or 20 minutes. What else we talking about here? I guess on the topic of Grace being more evil than Ben. That's a good question. Is Grace more evil than Ben? Grace is willing to do Ben's bidding, but Grace also, man, if there's someone she doesn't like, like she will. Yeah. She will definitely do wrong. She'll definitely do wrong. Sure. My next chug right here. My next chug. We'll do it for like $2. There was a story that Grace stole like what, $10? $10? 10 or 20? Like $10, I think. From this person. It was left on the counter, she said. This person, she described him as an older lady. Old lady. Left some money on the counter. It was change. But Grace saw that she didn't see it. So Grace took it for herself. I don't know about you, but if someone drops a wallet, I pick up the wallet, like, hey man, you dropped this wallet. I don't go through it, look for her stuff. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a vulture, you know. I'm not gonna go through someone's wallet and take their money and stuff. They're like, you dropped this. This is yours. It belongs to you. And good luck on your journey, whatever it is. Grace is definitely a gypsy. If you leave money around, she's going to take it, and that money's gone. Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad. Any thoughts about that? Any thoughts about that? I think our thoughts are just about over with. Yeah, I think a couple of months from now, this will all be improved on. I'm committed to it. Committed to the diet. I need to be more committed to going to the gym. It's easier to do the neighborhood walks. I walk around about 2 miles.
What are you doing?
Oh, right here's a no zone, but I'm almost done. No, it's a live stream.
Okay.
That's right. Oh, you're still drinking, Connor? Well, same here. Same here. I got my my lemon thunder right here. Got my real ranch water right there. Shots of vodka. No, tequila. Yeah. I'm still drinking. Still drinking. I'd have to manage that together. Eat dogs, love, Loon on Grace's Discord with my other account, and she banned me yesterday again. Well, if you dogs Lav Loon, then yeah. Lav is that chick that says it's hard for her to. Okay, yeah. Lav. Lav used to be in Destiny's orbit, but not anymore. Not anymore. I thought you were cool. Oh, I thought you were cool, Loveloon. She's not cool with you, huh? I think that's a damn shame. Because Loveloon seems like the sort of girl you would be about. I mean, she's a super freak. Every lyric of that song applies to her. Oh, Gia coming in. Probably blocked you what you said about her sister. Who, Grace? Oh, yeah. Well, don't be saying weird things about her sister. Yeah, don't pull an OPC Don or Spicoli. Yeah, Spicoli is a very disgusting individual. Someone that I would never have a panel. No reason to. I guess we could do some panel streams when I get back. We could do some panel streams. I don't use it'd be Discord. Because I don't use StreamYard. I don't have to pay for it, you know? Why pay for something when you don't have to? Ah, that's why. That's why. That makes sense. You told Keemstar and Kick Authority about our channels? Well, no, let them be monetized, Hurricane. Let them be monetized. Because that means they're going to create more content, which is great for me. Great for us. Need more stuff, man. Anyway, I think we're having like 5 more minutes of that 15 minutes, man. And we got this last can. Any last takers? Last takers. For a proper chug. Proper chug of this. Let's do it. Membership or something. Let's make it happen. I believe in it. Maybe it's Hurricane. Maybe it's someone else. Who are the top fans? Milk Cow's a top fan. Connor's a top fan. Hurricane's top number 3. Okay. Pretty cool. Very cool. Very cool.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
Oh, she violated you hard? Yeah. Well, you feel that way, I understand. Hey, I want to crack this open, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. No, no, no. I got this. See, I play by the rules.
Not my problem. Brian's my problem. Stay away from
Well,
the fire. You know where there's fire?
I think I'll be wrapping up here.
Right
We'll
there.
save this can for later, I suppose.
Right there. So you just walk through that trap. Okay, very good.
Okay, you cannot kill me.
Where's Rizzo when you need him? I am, Gia. I am. All right, that was disrespectful. All right. All right. Well. Are you guys fans of Ozzy? I know we talked about that last stream. Favorite Ozzy song. Oh, let's let it out. Let's let the belly out. Let the belly out. Let the belly out. You're gonna lose that belly soon.
Where am I now?
She went over there. Sweet Leaf? Yeah, that's a good one. Sweet Leaf, especially the intro. You understand what Sweet Leaf is, man. Wasn't it like a bong rip? Or did someone's cough or something? I always thought it was a bong rip. Sweet Leaf was good. You're doing Black Sabbath. See, I don't know too many Black Sabbath songs. Obviously, there's Paranoid. There's Iron Man. There's War Pigs. And those are classic
Who are you
songs.
talking to?
Oh, I'm just talking to people on chat right now.
To who?
People on chat. Just sit back there. Sit back there. Brian. Hey,
Brian,
you go over there.
Mom's on the phone.
Go talk to your mom. Go talk to your mom. Cobes is devastated? Gothic King Cobra? Oh man. So when next time we do a proper stream, you probably want to touch base with Gothic King Cobra. Always seen him as like a cousin, like a distant cousin. And look, honestly, look at my face. Look at Gothic King Cobra's face. It's similar. We are related somehow. Okay. And that's where he gets his good looks. If I was all gothed out, I would be the YouTube goth bad boy. I would be. Absolutely. Okay. And with the recent loss of Ozzy, I'm sure Cobes is like in a bad place right now. And I see myself as a force for good. Okay. And I want to help him without giving him money. I don't like to give money. Not really. Unless to other members of the Boyd. I'll do that. For sure. Wow. But as far as Black Sabbath songs go, yeah, I think I mentioned the ones I know. You know, I got into Ozzy late. I got into Ozzy when he had already left Black Sabbath. It was Diary of a Madman. That was the album I got into. It was the only album I had. It was in my parents' stash. They didn't even really know what they. I don't. It wasn't there. It was like a mistake that was there. I mean, my dad likes good stuff, but like Ozzy was too heavy for him. I mean, my dad's more like ZZ Top. You can probably hear some music in the background right now. I'm not sure who that is. But it's more rock than it is heavy, you know? So when I got into Diary of a Madman, that was a game changer for me. I'm a true specimen of Americana. Thank you. Thank you. This right here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Boy Blue, are you going to be the one who does it? For a $2 super chat, I will chug the rest of this. I'll chug this thing. That's what we're looking for. Do you listen to any doom metal? Doom metal. Doom metal's like the is doom metal the same as sludge metal? Or is like super slow and more like, I'd say super slow, right? It's like it's slower paced. It's more like we don't like that. That's like it's not like fast thrash. I don't know any bands, but I have listened to some. Like I'll put on like a doom metal playlist before. I've done that before, and I liked what I heard, but I don't recall the bands. Probably not, but get it. I know I should get it. I'm wanting to. I got my True Ranch water right here. It's tequila with lime flavored soda water. Ooh, lime flavored carbonated water. But that's what this is. Except this is not tequila. I don't even know what this is. It's like beer. Not even beer. It's bullshit. This is the real shit. Anyway. Well, are there some cool doom metal bands I should check out? I know there's more Thorps out there in the YouTube streets somewhere. I guess I have to find a new home that's better than the Thorps. Like dysfunctional families? What about a healthy family force? Do I have an infatuation with Grace Thorp? No, I don't find her attractive. I don't find her attractive at all. I've always been like the voice of like reason. Like I was the voice of reason, and then would anymore just kind of like, because my cynical nature just kind of accepted that they are who they are and they're not going to change. Solitude by Candlemass is sick. Well, that name sounds sick. Candlemass is the band name? Okay, now that's okay then. That sounds good. Yeah, there's Healthy Family Force. The problem about them is that they like to they like to flag channels down. So I haven't touched them. I don't know anything about them really. I saw Ava the G cover them and she got struck down. So I was like, well, Not gonna do that. There's Shanny for Christ is one, and her husband. I don't know if they're still married. Rev, I think that's his name. But they've been cooking for a while though. I don't know if they're still. I don't know if that drama's still. Like I don't know if that tree's still producing fruit. Must be. I don't know. No shortage of dysfunctional families on YouTube. That's true. So anytime they put their family on there, it gets purely dysfunctional. Wow. Not gonna make that mistake. In fact, I'm gonna probably end it here very soon. Sad if we did not get another taker. We can make it happen. All right. So I think in this stream we talked about. That's right, Grace Thorp. We talked about Grace Thorp doing her debate on modern day debates about Christianity, about being a Catholic that wants premarital sex, which is like goes against the Catholic Church teaching, goes against the Bible. I'm a Protestant. You want to call me anything, and even Protestants see premarital sex as a sin. It didn't stop me. Okay, but so good luck on that. That's right. I mean, a low carb diet will help. That's why there's no bread in my diet, and very little beer, other than this stream.
They just wanted to talk to the kids, and then
Ben is a theologian.
They didn't really want to talk to them because they're getting ready to go to the pool.
Yeah, we're gonna have another pool time very soon. All right, guys, I'm gonna be wrapping up here. I'm going to the pool and chilling with everybody. That is it. I think that's it. Yeah. Well, everyone enjoy. I don't have a way to see everybody who's active to like shout out everybody like I did before. But Hurricane, shout out to you. Gia, Boy Blue, Viridian, shout out to you. Anyone else? Connor, shout out to you as well. That's pretty much it. See, can I see participants? No. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. I think it was a pretty good stream. We talked about Grace Thorp modern day debate. We talked about, really after that we went all over the place. I don't even remember. Just chugging some beer. I do remember that. Well, with that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.